cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Auburn Tigers, Jordan-Hare Stadium, as we'll see the national champions from last year, the South Carolina Gamecocks. And the Gamecocks will kick it away to start. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Auburn's offense will take the field first. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Using his legs, it's Glover. And they get him down.
These are the ones in the stands where you get booed if it doesn't work. Why would you run the ball on 2nd and long? You stink, OC. Or you get the big applause and you're like, yes, nice job. Keeping the manageable 3rd down situation. Good call. So tough spot to be in 2nd and long. Nice answer, nice run by the running back. Man, and you see those sticks, and you're like, dude, 3rd and short, I just got to fall forward and get the 1st down, Palmer, but the defense comes up big and gets the stop.
So on offense, don't overthink this one. 4th and inches, just line up something easy you know you can execute in your sleep and go keep this drive going.
Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. The Gamecocks offense will get the ball for the first time. And when these two guys are in sync the way they were a week ago, just a nightmare. It's a performance they hope they can repeat this week, Jesse.
And I think a big key in that last game was they linked up a couple times early, had some big plays. And then after that, David, it didn't seem like the quarterback was looking anywhere else. They're going to try and establish that connection and that rhythm early in this one.
And defensively, where is the big fella? Like, I got to identify where he is every single snap and give him some extra attention. So if I route him at the line of scrimmage and be physical, have that safety help over the top, I'm not letting him beat me.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Caught behind the line. It's Clark. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
Pressure coming. Right on the money.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
The Gamecocks can really attack on this 2nd and short. Takes the handoff. It's Howell. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
And this is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that 1st down.
And the Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Makes the grab. It's Harbor. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Quarterback may change this route. Looking downfield, it's Bowie. Quick strike complete. Finds a crease at the 20. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Catch in the middle, it's Howell. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, South Carolina.
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. Just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Rides to back and leaves it. Shakes off the defender. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Rides the back on the option. The give. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll go back to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Good play by the defense. Way to wrap them up. Way to know where the sticks are. Now put you in a successful position for third down. Now you can break out the fun packages, the blitzes, putting more speed, more little fast guys on the field.
Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43. Now they've got it at the 44 on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. The Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. He's going to let one fly down the middle. He's got it inside the 15. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. That's the end of the quarter, and South Carolina has the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Looking to fire. Gets away from one. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Touchdown, Tiger! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover it. With that last catch, this now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Formation for these receivers. To throw, it's Bowie. Just a short pass to the tight end. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on first down. Floating away. Complete to the right. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39.
One of the things that makes this quarterback so dangerous is how accurate he can be when he's on the run. And he's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to take off himself. Showed you that accuracy on that play to get the first.
Wants to go up top on first down. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Oh, this crowd wants it. They want to roll Toomer's corner, but right now they want to stop on third down. Wants to throw again. Starting to feel a little pressure. With the catch, it's Howell. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
Hey, really nice job on defense, too. Understanding the situation. It's third down. We're fine giving up completions right there. We're not giving up the first down. We're keeping the football and the ball carrier in front of us, and we're tackling the catch. Awesome job, and now you've set up fourth down.
They might go back to that one in a big spot as they pick up the first down out of the Wildcat.
And that was an absolute no-brainer. 4th and inches, I'm not going to kick a long field goal. Absolutely not. I'm going to get physical. I'm going to prove my team I got faith in them, I got trust in them, and it's rewarded, and they get the first down.
Back to pass, it's Bowie. Catch in the middle, it's Harbor. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Here comes the offense on second down. The RPO, fire complete to the left. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Gamecocks are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Wants to throw on third. With the catch, it's Howell. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13.
Well, not down in distance. The quarterback's got to get rid of it so quickly, right? He knows the defense is going to be bearing down on him, so a nice job catching the gun snap and then turning and pivoting, getting it out of his hands quickly and accurately to pick up the first.
He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Leaves it with the running back. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. And the Gamecocks trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. Snap to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They'll turn to the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
And that touchdown run is just going to galvanize this entire football team. Really nice job being physical, and that sends a message. We're not just taking the lead. There's a lot of football left, and we are going to keep trying to run this ball down your throat.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Glover. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The hurry up now. 2nd down. Clock ticking. Wants to go up top. Grab near the marker. It's Thompson. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Thompson. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Glover.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
And the Tigers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And the defense... pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football, and the impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose. Great job with the pass rush, and a better job forcing a turnover.
We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the 1st half. To the air, it's Bowie. He put some heat on that one down the middle. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, and if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again. They'll run play action. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking downfield on 1st down. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit, and when they get hurried, and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense, pressuring the quarterback.
Second and 10, he'll throw again. Fires to the wideout. Looking to get it in. Gets out of bounds after the big gain, but they've got it 1st and goal.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to want...
Trying to get it in. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Man, that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas. Try to make this a two-score game.
Passing on the field goal, and they'll try to move the chains on 4th and short. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Makes the grab, pass to Marker. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. No hesitation, no trying to baby the ball in there. He just fired it complete.
4th down, no problem. I'm just going to rip this to my wide receiver. He believed in himself. He knew he could get it, and they get the 4th down conversion.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense scoops.
who don't like each other very much, and heightened intensity here because both teams come in ranked in the top 10. Welcome to Williams-Brice Stadium, home field of the South Carolina Gamecocks, as we'll see the number 7 team in the country, the Florida Gators, taking on last season's national champions, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. And the Gators will kick this away to get us going. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the South Carolina Gamecocks offense comes on the field first today. And Kirk, we check out tape on this offense. Your eye just goes to these highlight reel catches this elite wide receiver makes again and again.
And you know, one thing that stands out to me is not only does he get these chances to make plays, but the defenses, they do their homework. And what they typically will do is put a couple defenders on him. And when they do that, that's when it opens up other aspects of this offense that they're going to have to be able to take advantage of today.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Looks to the left, pass caught. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion. Early in this season, I think you can sense both these teams realize there's a lot to play for, a lot at stake for their seasons, and they're just kind of settling into this game.
Well, just look at the atmosphere today. It's almost playoff-like out there. Both these teams understand what a win could do for them, and the intensity is jacked up out on the field.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play. The Gamecocks will have to punt this one away. So a 3 and out on the first possession. They'll have to kick it away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. So the Gators offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. We got a quarterback here coming off a sensational performance, Kirk. He sounded very confident when we met with him this week, but let's see if he can build on that this time.
Yeah, I think the last game that he played, he just threw the football on time. He didn't try to do too much, found the open receivers, took what the defense gave him, and as you mentioned, we had a chance to talk to him. I think that's what he's looking to try to do, not try to live up to the hype, just put together another solid performance.
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of them. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Breaks into the clear. And that game moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46.
The defense bailed out in coverage a little too quickly and were not in position for that run play. Safe to say they'll probably be a little bit more disciplined on that next 3rd down.
The Gators lining up here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. Finding some room at the 25. He's ruled down after the catch, but it's enough for a first down. The Gators offense is on the move now.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
And the tackle is made. This screen pass there produces a solid gain. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Handoff in a single back formation. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the quarter to stop him for a loss. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Scanning the field. It's Lagway. Locates the tight end. It's complete. He's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
4th down. He's throwing for it. So the choice to go for it doesn't pan out this time.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Caught over the middle. It's Fleming. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. It's an out route. The catch made. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. And looking to throw now on 1st down. On the run here. Lets it go. Makes the grab. It's Barber. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. 2nd down after that completion. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Tries to get it to the running back. That's a bullet, but it's incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. First down. Looking to throw the football. Looks left and finds his target there. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Important 2nd down play coming up. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
Stopped on 3rd for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now. The ball near midfield. No punting tee. The offense is going for it.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
The decision to go for it doesn't pan out. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Well, Chris, you think about over the years with the Gators and their offense, it's always about Steve Spurrier and spreading it out and fun and gun and attacking downfield. But I think these great Gator teams, they have an ability to do what we just saw right here. Pick up a first down on the ground, relying on an offensive line and their running back.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Back to pass. It's Lagway. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. That time it's the free safety getting home on the blitz to blow it up.
Well, he had a long way to go, and it's a bit of a risk because obviously the free safety is the last line of defense on these long pass plays, and he's coming after that quarterback, and he's got to make sure he gets home quickly to make the play.
And it's caught inside the 10. You're finally able to bring him down. That's a big momentum play to wrap up the first quarter. So, Kirk, we reached the end of one. So far, a defensive stalemate here in the early stats illustrating the story. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. Snides a quick throw. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A 2nd down behind the sticks now.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Second and goal play, spot the ball at the 9. Play action fake, looking to throw. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
If you're going to throw the ball this close to your own goal line, you got to go to the quick game to get the ball out fast to give your quarterback a chance. Otherwise, consider running the football. Something different from sitting back and holding the ball and giving the defense a chance to come up with a big sack.
Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. And he'll be brought down. So they're short on 4th down. The coach decides to trot out the field goal team. And that one's straight down the middle. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. On the ground, it's Howell. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
The Gamecocks begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. He's looking to scramble. He stopped it at the 49, but that'll be a 1st down.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Receiver makes the catch. They tackle him, but the game moves the ball to the 36. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this 1st down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the 1st.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Quarterback pre-snap adjustment snap for this defense. Looking downfield near the end zone. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Going to try to use his legs here. Slides to avoid the big hit.
What a heads-up play here by this quarterback. Everybody's covered downfield. He keeps his poise. No big deal. Just calls his own number and gets the 1st down. And most importantly, he slides at the end of the play. Lots of time left in this one, so he's got to protect himself.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up 4th down. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. The offense couldn't convert on 4th down the last time in this situation. Let's see if they can this time. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. The tight end makes the grab. The Gamecocks pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. They'll crank the tempo here for this next play. Receiver in motion now. The ball is caught. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, South Carolina. They slowed the game down with a long, grinding drive to produce a touchdown. That was impressive.
What's impressive to me is the consistency. You know, it's one thing to hit a receiver and you can score a big touchdown, but to be able to go and sustain drives and keep the sticks moving, it puts a lot on the quarterback and the execution of the offense, and man, did they make that look easy.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. There's the handoff. Fights up a defender. A gain moves the ball out near the 25. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. To throw, it's Lagway. Looking for the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch. They bring him down, but that's a good play. It moves the ball to the 39. First down, looking to throw the ball. Catch is made down the middle. He made the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up for the first down at the 47. Looking to throw it on first down. It's a quick grab. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice game. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking deep down the left side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. And it's still a 4-point margin after the miss.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Bringing pressure. It's a deep shot to the right. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his 2nd touchdown alone here in the first half.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. He's looking deep again. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44. The offense will quickly spend the timeout here after the play. To The offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Looking deep downfield to the left. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
I mean, you don't see this very often. They just pressured the quarterback, and did you see how many guys that were rushing him? 3. You have 8 guys in coverage, and you can get that kind of pressure on a quarterback with 3 rushing.
Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Brought down after the catch, but the gain moves the ball to the 30. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Gamecocks will kick this away to begin the second half. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Florida offense retakes the field. They had the break to make some adjustments. Let's see if they can get something going here to start the third quarter. They'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now second down and 14. Back to throw. It's Lagway. Makes a quick catch. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. And the Gators will line up to punt it away. He's on to boot it away now. He's going to try to return the punt. Coverage team brings down the return. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. And now the first play of this drive, they're set up at the 37. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. Toss play to the outside. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. Offense moving to a bunch formation. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Tight end goes in motion. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it with room to run. They're tackled all the way down at the 25-yard line. Suddenly, they're in great position to get points. The Gamecocks have 1st and 10 here. As the wide receiver coming in motion now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Finds an open target on the left side.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Looking for the end zone, has a lane. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
But that's an example.
This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woods. a special moment in the college football calendar, the SEC Championship game, the original conference championship game with a long history of classic moments and legendary performances. Welcome, folks, to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Texas Longhorns, taking on last year's national champions, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Longhorns offense drops out there to open this game. And it comes down to this. After a brutal regular season schedule, all these teams have poured into it. And now one final showdown, Kirk. And one of these teams walks off this field tonight as conference champions.
Well, if you talk to these coaches, and especially the players, Chris, you get the sense that this game means a lot. Opportunity to become conference champs. And also, you win this game, who knows how it can impact you at that next step into the postseason. So let's see who the better team is and who's going to become the conference champ.
Dropping back, it's Manning. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Second down, looking to throw it. And he heads out of bounds, moving backwards on that play. Didn't want to take the hit.
I'll tell you what, man, this defensive speed is electric. Great job of running to the football. Nowhere to go at all after that play.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looking deep down the right side. Oh, and he almost picked it off. Nearly a turnover here on the opening drive. It's going to bring up fourth down. The Longhorns will line up to punt it away. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So South Carolina's offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. He breaks free. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
Who called this one? Interesting call by, I guess, the offensive coordinator. Hands it off to the tight end, and I respect his ability, but I'm not surprised it didn't gain any yards.
Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure, and now it brings up third down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
So fourth down and 12. The offense is on the field to go for it. From the shotgun, drops back. Grab down the middle. It's Clark. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26. The Gamecocks getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to throw again. Moves out of the pocket. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got. So the call is on 1st and 10. Pass is complete to the tight end, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defense had everything covered downfield. The quarterback tries to check it down, but how about the defensive speed to be able to sniff that out?
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. From the gun, he looks for an open man. On the run here, lets it go. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
The Gamecocks looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. The receiver grabs it, and the defense smothers him for no gain.
They decide to throw the football down inside the 5-yard line, and the defense is there to keep him short of the end zone. Good job and great execution by the defense.
Red snap. Bowlers all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina. Kicking team out for the PAT try. And the PAT makes it 7. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They're going to run it here.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce out to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Dropping back, it's Manning. Short pass finds the tight end. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Longhorns will line up to boot it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. He'll field the punt. The returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. The first play of this drive now is set up to the 34. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Pocket breaking down. Blitz and a quick sack.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Lets it go quickly. Oh, that one's picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. Inside the 20. All the way back for a score. Touchdown, Texas. And on this conference championship stage, it's the defense that makes the play to tie this game up, Kirk.
Man, Chris, think about this. There's so much at stake. You're trying to win a conference championship. Who knows? Maybe move on, get to the postseason, into a playoff, and to come up with a play like this from your defense where they create the turnover and score themselves to tie this thing up. This is going to be an exciting finish.
Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back and do a pick 6 in the last possession. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught in the backfield. It's Howell. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Defense is coming after him. Pass rush gets home.
Well, the offensive line has got to do a better job of accounting for players on the 2nd and 3rd level. They do a good job with the defensive front. With the strong safety, sneaks behind and comes up with a sack.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one in this conference championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Diving grab. What a play by that receiver.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to
adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
And the Gamecocks will line up on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He lets it go on the move. The freshman is lucky that didn't get picked off.
Boy, this quarterback has a lot of confidence in his arm. He tried to thread the needle into double coverage. Lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
Catch made by the tight end. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. 7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quick throw, catch made on the out route.
Well, they go with the out route here, but they're going to be short of the sticks. I'm not sure what the plan was, but the quarterback and the receiver have to understand the situation a little bit better. Now it's 4th and short.
And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. Off the play fake on 1st down. A deep shot to the left side. But this one is broken up, falls incomplete.
Well, anytime you defend this kind of offense, you need defensive backs who are really comfortable in defending the ball being thrown downfield. It's not just the short to intermediate throws, it's the deep shots that they're willing to take. I love how he showed patience here before he knocked the ball away.
Finds his man. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. Longhorns looking to crank up the tempo a bit. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
They're going to run it. Some hard running there through a tackle. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year. He's not going to squander this chance.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Hand off to the single back.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking right, this one caught. Tough running there, breaks a tackle, picks up the 1st down. New set of downs after that completion.
Well, we've seen them do this in the past. A good throw, get the 1st, and here comes the tempo.
We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Caught behind the line. It's Clark. They stop out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. And they get to the line here in the no huddle. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. He'll throw it now. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Pressure is coming. Timeout called by the defense their first of the half as they try to make some adjustments here. The Gamecocks will line up to punt it away. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. Returner tackled right there. That's where they'll start the drive.
And the Texas offense will take over. 1st and 10.
To the air, it's Manning. Makes a quick grab. They bring him down after a short gain there. The Longhorns come to the line in a hurry-up. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He's got a man down the middle. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
So here's the first play of the drive, backed up with their own 7. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And looking to throw now on 1st down. That'll be a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play by this defense, and the only way they can score points without getting a turnover. That should give this team a spark.
Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Play action here on 1st down. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37. And a quick timeout call on the offense after the play.
Nice play action call. This offensive coordinator, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if a quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big...
Swarm with a pass rush, a sack. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. That sack sets up a 2nd down and long. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Catch man on the right side. And they've got it. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quarterback spikes the ball. He stopped the clock. So on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit trying to add 3 points here before halftime. Oh, and he's moved target. It's no good. And the lead remains at 2 after the miss.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
1st down. Looking to throw the football. Looking to make a big play downfield. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Tackled after the interception. That would be the final play of this first half. Longhorns will kick it away to get us going in the second half. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. They were sluggish in the first half, almost completely shut down. Let's see if they can find a spark now coming out of the break. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. He's looking deep here. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10, what can they do here to make it 3rd and manageable?
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game.
The QB throws his third of the day.
Chris, I think I can hear him calling out blocks after that pick. Or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, it was keeping them out of the end zone.
And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Second down after that run on the previous play. It's a run. Running back's got it. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Longhorns. When they had a short field, the offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. A little bit of a big ask for the defense there.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
16. Texas. 7.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. This drive is important. Last one had an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Now someone moved this a bit too early, and it'll cost him 5 yards.
False start. Offense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And he drops back in the gun. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. And he'll set up to throw. Looking for the wideout. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
Man, I love the pressure by this pass rush. I know they didn't get to the quarterback, but they definitely affected the throw.
Well, completion makes it second down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. The short completion to the tight end. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Looking to throw it again. He's running out of time here. On the move, but can't find the receiver, and he's brought down.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. Tries the right with a quick throw. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? Brought down after a short return, but the interception gives the offense the football at the 40. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Second down play coming up. And there's the handoff. Fighting him off. Tackle made, but the game moves the ball to 30. How aggressive do you get on first and 10? Quick pass, the catch is made. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. And it's a direct snap. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down marker.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
QB keeps it himself. They stop him, but it's a first down.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
An inside give now from the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They got it for a loss. Here's the second down play. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Here's the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of it. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
What happens when you get behind the chains, Chris, is people like to say this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time the defensive line just came right in expecting the pass and blew up the play.
Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. The lead will remain at 9 after the miss. Here comes the opening play of the drive to begin from the 33. They begin with a quick throw to the left. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Of all the receivers to lose track of, it's this guy, one of the best receivers in the entire country. Lucky that wasn't a score.
Short connection to the tight end here. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
This is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
The Gamecocks hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Looking to throw it on first down. Fires it to the wideout. What a catch! And he's run on after a big gain. The offense can set up with a first down and goal.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Gamecocks will line up here on first down and goal. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Grab behind the line. It's Clark. Touchdown, Gamecocks. A great catch and run for 6.
This is a nice touchdown and a great play call. Just get this receiver in space and let him make people miss and use his speed to get to the end zone. That's what they did here, and it pays off.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
South Carolina, 14.
Return begins inside the 10. They'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. The back's got it. Look out, room to run here. First out and more, he's still on it. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a real nice gain there. So quickly all the way up to the 36 in his first down. The defense with more pre-snap movement. On first down, it's play action. Throw to the running back in the flat. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now. Offense behind the sticks facing a second and long. Dropping back, it's Manning. The pass rush closing in. And down he goes. It's a sack. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who's going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Longhorns keep the football on the move. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop pulled behind the line of scrimmage. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Ball handed to the running back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, here we go, Chris. One of the biggest plays of the game. 3rd down and long with the lead late in the game. Clock is running. I think this is the time you call one of your favorite plays on this 3rd down. At the same time, be very mindful. You cannot turn the football over.
The Longhorns will line up to kick it away. And he puts it out of bounds, so no return. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Grab behind the line. It's Clark. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
This is all you can hope for, really. The defense does their job. You get the offense back out on the field. It's a one-possession game. It's up to this quarterback and this offense to deliver, and they're off to a good start here.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Looking for a gap. It's Howell.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Caught in the backfield. It's Clark. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Caught behind the line. It's Howell. Now jerked to man, but not much room to maneuver. Stopped after a small gain.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Good enough for first down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. A quick throw to the flat. It's a screen. Good execution. Gets a block and gets the first down.
Chris, man, I have no idea how you let that guy get that open. You know for a fact, all week long, in fact, they brought it up in our meetings yesterday, that they've got to stop this receiver, and then you lose track of him, and they're lucky that didn't go as a touchdown.
Caught for the receiver. They get him on the ground finally. What? It'll be first down from the 14.
Boy, the slant route is already a difficult pass to defend in man coverage, but especially against a receiver like that. Man, good luck. Big receiver, they can use their body to shield the defensive back from the ball if it's placed correctly by the quarterback.
He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina. They jump on top out here in the 4th.
Well, this This is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. What I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. He knocked through the PAT. He is 5 during the fourth quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's got it inside the 15. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start.
And the Texas offense will take over.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Here we go. They need a touchdown. They got some time to work with here. But they got to be precise and manage the clock wisely. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
The conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? Looking for a late deep shot. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. That would have sealed the victory.
Does bring up 3rd down.
Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here. The time winding down.
Looking to throw. It's Manning. Bringing pressure. Just trying to get rid of it. Incomplete. Play.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. It's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope.
Looking for a man deep down the left side. And he's got it down there inside the 35.
And he'll finally go down after a huge gain and a big momentum boost for this offense. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt.
Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain. The conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes?
Looking to pass here on the 2nd down. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Off the play fake, looking to pass it.
The pocket breaking down.
Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop.
Game. The offense will spend a timeout here with 20 seconds on the clock. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete, and the drive ends right there.
Chris, the design of this play is perfect. Everything you want to see. The quarterback puts the ball on the money. The ball is right in his arms. All he has to do is catch it for a touchdown, and he drops it on 4th down.
And now a timeout is taken by the defense with 11 seconds remaining.
Closing in on a conference championship. This offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
They stop him, but it's a 1st down, and that should be ball game.
Good enough for 1st down.
Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, we can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation.